Hi there, Sagittarius. Welcome to my channel, Soul Light Hypnotherapy. My name is Kirsten. I have your June love or emotional spread all laid out for you. I'm doing kind of a different spread, and that's just the way I do readings. I just, it's whatever I feel like doing at the time. So I know I'm not always consistent with my types of readings, but I hope that you enjoy it. I'm using the tarot and the Rider-Waite tarot, the Levira Sibylla, two different types of Levira Sibylla. And the first column, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 columns. The first column is going to be, stands for what you're offering or what you're standing for, what you believe in, what your situation is. The second column to the left stands for what's being offered to you from others and what you're offering them. The third column from the left it talks about the challenges that need to be faced or healed or overcome. The fourth column from the left talks about what's hidden, what you don't know, what you need to know, and advice that you should take. The fifth column from the left talks about actions that you or the person you're with will be taking in the very near future, how you'll be interacting, what's happening in the near future very soon. And then the sixth column is the outcome, general advice. Okay. So the first column, we got the reverse Five of Swords. We've got the lunatic card from Sibylla, these three men who are just, going crazy wild in the streets, and that's reverse. And the inconstancy card, the Six of Spades. So, I forgot to say my spiel. It's a general reading. Not all messages will apply. You know the story, guys. Check out your moon sign and your rising sign if that's the case, and situations can be vice versa. Apply it to your situation. So, start off with the left column. We have the Five of Swords reverse, the Lunatics reverse, and the Six of Spades reverse, inconstancy. So, this is what your situation is. You desire an apology, or you desire to apologize to someone. I'm going to read this in the stance that you're the one who's desiring an apology, or you're the one who's desiring to apologize for someone, okay, Sagittarius? But it could be vice versa. You made a mistake, you got all caught up in the moment, and you lost your head. And you did something that you're afraid will cause your partner to lose faith and trust in you. This is not your normal behavior. The reverse lunatic card talks about, a temporary state of madness. So normally you wouldn't behave that way. And this isn't really how you roll. And you may say it to your partner. You know me. I'm not like this. This isn't who I am. I made a mistake. Can you please forgive me? So with this Six of Spades, this inconstancy woman, she's really insecure, about the relationship now and where it's going. And not quite sure how to convey or to say they're sorry. Not quite sure how to reveal to you what's going on. And she expresses the energy of depression and sadness. So what's being offered to you in the second column from the left is the Five of Wands, the Five of Spades, the Coffin, or the Death card, sorry, from Sibylla, and the Two of Clubs, faithfulness and affection. This is what you're offering or what they're offering you. So there's some sort of, with the Five of Swords next to it and the Five of Wands, there's definitely conflict, battle, and argument, a heated argument as a result of this mistake that you made that was out of character, that was in the moment mistake that you regret. But there's some drama that's caused as a result that comes to you from this. Could be accusations, not hearing one another out, or I feel like they're the one who's going to be screaming at you. You want to offer an explanation with that Six of Spades. You want to maintain, but at the same time, you're trying to maintain equilibrium and to communicate effectively, because she's trying to convey her feelings, the Six of Spades, in an effective way so she can be understood. And with the Five of Wands here, they just may not be listening. They may just be yelling at you. And it's going to take some real effort on your part to stay calm. Their reaction seems to be pretty intense, though, by this, if you look at the Lunatics card and the Five of Wands together, and their anger is just smoldering with this, the fire that's lingering from this Morte card, the Death card. Now, for some of you, the situation is you had an affair. For some of you, the situation is, it could be anything. For some of you, the situation is you spent too much money and you overdrew the account and they're pissed off. It could be as petty as that or as big as an affair. And then for some of you who are like, not in a coupled relationship, you could have did some things that you had a moment of reckless behavior that you regret. There's consequences to this behavior. Some of you find out you got accidentally pregnant. But there's some sort of consequence to your behavior. It's big, because we have the Judgment in the spread. Now, the Coffin talks about something, it's like the cosmic scissors. It cuts off permanently things, and it also acts as a minus card. It negates negative influences, and it also negates positive influences when it's in a spread. So here, let's just see. I feel like I said, there's an intense reaction that the person that you're interested in or dealing with has to your mistake or your revelation, apology. And as a result, they may break up with you because they, like I said, it's an ending. Or you may abruptly walk away because there's just yelling. They're not listening. You want to convey yourself in a rational manner, like this faithfulness and this affection card at the bottom of the row in the second column from the left, the woman with the dog. So you may abruptly walk away from the argument, not getting anything handled or dealt with because tempers are just flaring here. And you don't want to say anything you can't take back, and you don't want them to do anything that can't be repaired. Right? So with this Death card, it's taking all your strength not to lose your temper to avoid, a severe and permanent ending in the relationship. They're being irrational now. They're acting like the lunatic. And in your opinion, they're kind of taking it to the extreme. And you want to end things, like I said, and so you're gonna abruptly walk away from this argument to avoid it getting out of hand, or going somewhere that both of you can't come back from. So the Two of Clubs below that, the Fidelity card, the woman with the dog. This card tells me that you are an up and up person. You are an up and up person, and you just made a mistake. You made a momentary bad call, a mistake in judgment. You did something and you regret it, and you really are truly sorry. And you just want them to realize that, to remember who you are. And the challenge in the third column from the left, the Judgment, the Reverse Footman, and the Lawyer, this is what needs to be healed or what needs to be overcome in your love life. It's about facing consequences that are inevitable to come because of the lack of judgment or the bad call or mistake that you made. And the challenge is to, and the challenge for some is also to get understanding, and hopefully a renewal or a second chance with your partner, that they'll forgive you. So they're putting up a fight with this Five of Wands. It's not going to just happen overnight. The challenge could also be to get some help in moving on to a new way of life, or this new thing that has been that is the result of your regretful actions. Like I said, some of you are pregnant, or somehow it causes a consequence, whatever your action was, single or couple. With the Footman reverse below the Judgment card, this person is not offering you, the person that you're dealing with or the person that you're interested in, they're not offering you love and support or understanding. The battle, the conflict is in vain for now. You're not getting anywhere. And I see them not offering you support, love, or understanding. They want to just turn their back on the situation and leave you behind to deal with the damage. They're blaming you for it all. And they're not accepting their part in the situation. With the Death card, they may want to cut you off, break up with you, walk away from you, or cut you off from the money, They cut you off. If it's the boy that got you pregnant or vice versa, they want to cut you off, They're not being supportive. They're not being understanding. They're mad. And they want you to get what you deserve with this Priest card here in the spread. Now I'm going to take a moment here to say that I think some of you might have a crush. Some of you may have, the situation for you might be that you have a crush, a silly crush on someone, and it's, your thinking is very muddled. You realize there's no possibility of a serious relationship with this person, and it's just got you kind of in a depressed state of mind, and you know that you need to stop this crush, stop this silly infatuation, and you may need some help doing this. Now for others, this takes it to a whole another level. The person that has a crush, I don't know who this person is, but they're mentally unbalanced, unstable, and you may have to be assertive and lay down the law and let them know that there's no chance for you and to leave you alone. And it's futile to even try, just leave you alone. And in an effort to end their infatuation with you. But they've got this sick little puppy dog crush on you. And when I say sick, we've got the lunatics in the spread. It's not balanced. I mean, we also have Temperance reversed. So we'll get back to that scenario later. With the Lawyer card in the third column from the left, at the bottom, this man is holding a paper. He's a judge or, a lawyer. So this tells me in the column of what needs to be healed or overcome. So, okay, so this person, this partner, they're unsupportive, they're not supporting you, and whatever this problem is, they're not going to bail you out. The lawyer might be saying they're not going to bail you out of trouble. Or for some, they might be saying, hey, um, uh, you might have to, for some, you might have to see a lawyer in order to get support from them, financial support, in a case of child support or something like that, or even like if there's divorce, because we do have death here. So for some of you might be dealing with a situation, a relationship that ends, and for some of you the person just doesn't want to support you right now. You might need some legal action here. You might need to take some legal action here because we have judgment and we have a lawyer. And I mentioned you might have to, and here you might have to see a lawyer about, not a lawyer, but see the law about getting a restraining order on this I'm going to call it a stalker now, on this stalker that you got, because they're not leaving you alone. And I can tell that because we have the sick man next to the footman reversed. This man in the bed, he's sick and he's tired. So I know that this stalker is being persistent, trying to get your attention. And so some of you may have to file a restraining order. Okay, so the lawyer is saying some of you are going to be seeking or getting some advice, help or counsel from an outside party. And some of you might have to even subpoena your partner for a DNA test. Now, the one with the stalker issue, why I say get a restraining order, because there's unstable behavior here, and a lot of uncertainty about how this person will react. And for some reason, with the Five of Wands, I feel like there's maybe physical aggression. And I feel like you're going to just feel kind of like this person might be getting a little bit out of hand, and you're not sure of, just for your own safety and your own protection, you may want to get a restraining order. Now, the next column, we have the Temperance reverse, the sick man, and the visit. So some of you are going to get, this column represents what is, I kind of just created this spread, guys. This column is what's hidden, what you don't know, what you need to know, and advice, and the unexpected. So I feel like you're going to get, some of you are going to have to visit a doctor if you're pregnant, or the whole situation with your partner is blown out of proportion, and you just need some getaway time, some downtime, or they do, just to get calm and get your head straight, with this Temperance card reversed. Temperance card reverse is saying that you will be dealing with this difficult situation in an adult manner and in a positive and proactive way. And you're going to do what it takes to right this wrong, okay? And for those of you that are single, I feel like you've made some regretful actions in the past, or perhaps you've had bad partners. And you're reviewing the past with this Judgment card. You're looking back on your part in the situation, and now you're doing what it takes to heal yourself, and that comes to the Visit card at the bottom. So some of you will be getting therapy, because this is a doctor who's visiting this couple, and the Priest card is in the spread. Some of you may be getting some religious or spiritual help to fix yourself, to work on yourself, to heal yourself, so that you can have a healthier love life. Because right now there's something unhealthy, and you realize that it starts with you, and you got to fix you first. Now, this visit card can also be saying a surprise visit. So this is something that you don't know. You could be getting a surprise visit from the person that you're dealing with. They could surprise you and ask you and say to you, "Hey," because whenever I see this, I see a card from Sibylla with papers. I feel like there's evidence or receipts, and they might be saying to you, case like in the case of the unwanted pregnancy, okay, I need before I can accept any responsibility here, I need a DNA test. I need to know that this kid is mine. Or before I can take you back, I need to know that the relationship that you were in is over. Because I feel like if some of you had an affair, the relationship was with someone that you're really close to, like a friend. And so your other party, your partner is they want that relationship to end permanently with this Morte card, the coffin from Sibylla. So they want proof of that before they can work things out with you. But if you can give them that proof, then yeah, let's get some therapy. Let's go see. Let's get some counseling. I think regardless, you're going to get counseling for yourself. But you might be surprised that they might offer that. But they need to see some evidence. They need to get some proof from you. Now the fifth column from the left, or the second column in from the right, we've got the Two of Cups, the Priest card, the King of Spades from Sibylla, and the Ten of Cups, or Ten of Hearts, sorry, the Waiting card from Sibylla de Salon, I think it's called. What's it called? The La Sibylle de Oracle. Sibylla Indovina. That's the other Sibylla deck that I'm using. All right. So this is in the position of the actions that you or your partner will be taking in the near future, and how you'll be interacting in the near future very soon. So, it's a month reading. So, back to the visit. Some of you who are pregnant, you might be told by your doctor to stay off your feet. See how he's pulling the chair out? You might have to take a bed rest. So make sure you take your doctor's advice. So the near future, we have the Two of Cups. There is a union coming towards Sagittarius in the near future. This is a mutual cooperation. This is, a couple working things out. They're getting along. They're seeing each other's point of view. There's and for some, this is a new love coming your way, a new potential romance that's coming up for you in the near future. And then for some of you, those of you that are pregnant and maybe, the father, or I guess we'll just say the father here doesn't want any part of it. You come to realize that through the therapy that you get for yourself, through the soul searching that you do here with the Sick Man card, and the help and advice that you receive with the visit, you will come to look upon your expectant child as the arrival of your true love. So that's beautiful that you have that understanding, that perception. Now, if it's a new love, some of you might be dealing with an air sign person, a Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius, or a water sign person, Scorpio, Pisces, or Cancer. There's happiness as a result of, you know, some loving understanding and mutual understanding, and you're happy about it, and that's coming to you in the near future. So I guess you guys are working things out. You're getting that there. You're getting that counseling, that therapy. But with the card below the Two of Cups, we have the King of Spades, the priest. So he means a few things. First off, we always look where the priest is pointing when we get this card, and he's pointing to the sick man. So he's saying, you will not have this outcome with the Two of Cups, mutual agreement, getting back together, reconciliation, meeting someone new. You won't have that unless you get yourself healthy, unless you get this therapy, unless you heal this situation within you or in your relationship. So it's incumbent upon getting that therapy for you to have this Two of Cups here. So know that. Otherwise, you won't get that outcome. Legally, this is a legal card as well. This is a card of the law enforcement or karmic law, getting what you deserve, or actual officer of the law. And like I said, some of you have to get a restraining order, or you need to go to the courthouse. You're going to be going to the courthouse to make sure you are getting the financial support or the acknowledgement that you need from this person who is being uncooperative and unsupportive here. So some of you may have to get some sort of a legal agreement or legal matter taken care of in the near future regarding those issues. And that includes the Two of Cups there, you know, because that could be a contract or something that has to be signed officially. And this priest card here, he's, like I said, he's an official, he's law, he's a lawyer, he's the courthouse, he's the police officer. He's also an advisor, spiritual advisor. Now he's also, not only is he pointing on the sick man card, and I didn't give you that reference already, but he's also protecting his ass. He's protecting his lower portion of his body with his cloak. And then you notice that the thief card next to him, or the enemy card next to him, the man with the hat and the red pants and the snake in his hand, he's protecting his neck. So there's this person may be acting cold or detached, your partner or your person that you're dealing with. They're acting cold or detached, non-emotional. If it's someone new that you've met, this may just represent that, you know, they work in a legal field. It's possible that they have that kind of occupation, or that you are maintaining an emotional distance from your partner. Okay, so that's if it's someone new. Now, if it's reconciliation and you're trying to work things out with your partner, you're getting therapy with one another, they're emotionally detached from you because, quite frankly, you know, they're waiting. They've lost trust in you with this enemy card next to him, next to the priest card. They've lost trust in you. And so, but they're working with you. They're working with you, but it's going to take some time. And right now, you know, they're not feeling it, but they're working with you. That's why the priest is there. and they want to make sure that they don't emotionally get attached too soon before they know how this is going to work out. So when the priest is cloaking himself, he's protecting himself, he's protecting his ass, he's protecting his throat with the enemy, his vulnerable areas. Also, that's saying see a lawyer. Some of you need to protect yourself and see a lawyer, and it's a definite warning. Get that restraining order. You need to protect yourself. Who you're dealing with is not all there, and could be dangerous with the enemy card next to the priest card. I have to say that. I hate to be dark, but the Sibyllas are very accurate, so I have to make sure I give you that warning. And this isn't for everybody. If this doesn't resonate with you, it's not for you. Please check out your moon sign or your rising sign. But, just going back, let me talk about this Ten of Cups here. The Ten of Hearts, sorry. This woman who's looking back at this younger boy with a fishing rod or something. It looks sweet, but this is kind of an eerie card a little. Okay, so what it's saying is that you will either be cool and maintain your distance in a new relationship until you get to know the person better. You've done a lot of work on yourself, and you want to take things slowly and let things develop slowly. So you're going to kind of take a wait and see and a slower approach before you get let your emotions get involved in a new relationship. But that's healthy, and that's a good thing to do. So that's great why the Ten of Hearts is here in that respect. For reconciling couples, your partner is being cold or distant with you, and like I said before, you're going to have to be understanding and know that in time they'll warm up to you again, but it's going to take some time. Now, for the stalker situation, if you place that restraining order on them, okay, they're keeping a distance. You've got them at a distance with this enemy card. This talks about keeping someone at arm's length. But guess what? They're waiting. They're waiting. Look at the card. He's still got his eye on you. And he's at a distance from you. But he's still looking and he's waiting. So maintain the protection that you've set up. Now the outcome card you got is the Four of Swords, the enemy, and the Seven of Clubs, called the Some Money card. So the Four of Swords tells me at the end of the month you've made peace with the situation, whether it ends or you come together. You're at peace with the situation because you're healing you. Like I said, even if they don't want to get therapy together, you're getting therapy for yourself. Single or couple, you're working on you. You're healing you. That's what this Four of Swords is doing, and he's at peace with him. He's at peace with himself. And again, keep that stalker at arm's length with the enemy card. And the enemy is also here to say that your partner, like I said, has some issues with mistrust now. And they're watching you. They're watching you. They're watching your behavior to see if you'll do it again. And quite frankly, with this Seven of Clubs, you're just going to have to deal with that. You're going to have to adapt to that because this is a situation that you created. This is a manual. He has limited funds and he can only buy so much. This is something that you created, and you have to accept it for what you have to accept it for what it is, and that's why the Four of Swords is here. So that's your reading, Sagittarius. I hope that you enjoyed it and gleaned some helpful information from it. Thank you so much. I will see you in mid-June for your intimate readings. And please make sure to like, comment, share, and subscribe. And contact me if you like a personal reading. My information will be in the description box below. Blessings to you all. Thank you.